So, good evening. Yeah. So, let's we have to think about to readjust. We are now should readjust our motivation for coming to temple, for listening to Dharma. The purpose is solely for the sole purpose of delivering the suffering of all sentient beings. So we deliver the suffering, deliver all sentient beings from suffering, then it very clearly, because we ourselves still have us are included in the suffering of sentient beings. We ourselves also sentient beings. Then oneself and others will totally be delivered in the same time. And so we should rejoice in each other. So rejoice in each other's effort in turning up to temple to receive the teachings. To receive the teaching is the most superior blessing. Many people, for the weak-minded people, then there's blessing is some very great thing. But for those who study the Dharma, and then the blessing is the mind training. For those who cultivate the Dharma, blessing itself is the practice. For those who are the path to cultivate and who cultivate bodhicitta, then blessing itself is the blessing itself is keeping the commitments and keeping the Vajrayana commitments and the blessings and the practice. So much like, so this is how one should think. So very much like a person who does not know how to swim, the beginner, then it will be like you're going to the beach to play water, but with somebody who knows how to swim very well. And then for those who study the Dharma, then you go and play water with a rope tied to somewhere in the beach or on the shore, or with somebody who know how to swim very well. And the person who cultivate is the one who is learning swimming himself. And the person who keep the commitment, who cultivate and who practice, who keep this practice alive, is the person who can swim very well himself. So this this is very important, how one should understand the notion and the concept of receiving of blessing. Blessing, the word blessing may mean many different people. It will mean and will manifest very differently to many different people. So for some people, seeing the Guru is blessing. To some people, receiving teaching is blessing. Some people want more, or they thinking maybe eating with Guru is blessing, right? But the most important, the greatest blessing is to be able to offer one's own body, speech, and mind. That's the best blessing. The meaning of offering one's own body, speech, and mind is to be able to swim. That is the greatest blessing. You understand? If the Guru can swim and the disciple can swim, which one would please the Guru better? Which one? To swim or to always wait for somebody who can swim? Right? So on the side of the disciple, stop thinking that you want to wait for the Guru to or expect the Guru always to be there for you so that you can continue not knowing how to swim. Stop thinking that, oh, you always need a lifeline or the, what they call this, float. Yeah. Stop thinking, stop wishing or always expecting or having a float and having a lifeguard there. You know, the next best thing is the learning how to swim and continuing to able to practice and cultivate and be able to swim yourself so that you can teach others how to swim, you can save other people from drowning, you can be. This is the greatest offering. So this is how one should, on our side, why we come and listen to the Dharma. This is the way one should train and readjust our mind, not just to think about receiving good luck and everything. So let's go back to the basics. To go back to the basics, or I don't like to use the word back to the basics. Let's go back to the foundation. Foundation teaching is that, in the foundation time, many people are just thinking, oh, I need a little blessing. Maybe I'm, keep on thinking, I'm uneducated. Maybe I'm more unintelligent. I'm uneducated, unintelligent. Maybe I'm a little bit handicapped. Maybe I'm not able to understand and this and that. For very many years, always like this. Once we accept the mindset that this is the case, I don't know, I will need a guru, namo guru bhya, and this and that. This is the one of the worst. Of course, if you are totally new, then there's no problem. But if you are, what you mean by no longer new, after more than 1 year, still always, I'm still need, I need to have a rely. Okay? Yes, you can rely. No problem. But why only rely on Guru and not rely on each other? And so relying on each other has another deeper meaning of supporting each other. Supporting each other is very important. We need to support each other. If you don't support each other, then everybody just want to, all the beams just lie on one main pillar. That's very dangerous. Okay? You have to readjust. After some time, the beams can become pillars and then interchange. If always having the thought that there's always having this one, this only one, then it shows that the pillar itself is the failure. Not being able to transform, not encouraging the others to transform to become pillars. Right? So this is something all of us, ourselves, must be willing to accept and to change. Not just always relying. So next very important point is when we practice the Dhamma, we must know and we must accept what are our strengths and what are our weaknesses. If we know and we don't change, then really there's not much difference than animal. In fact, let's not call it not much difference. There's no difference from animal. The only difference is you can talk. Okay? The animal has one distinct, other than only one type of animal, the rest of the animals in the animal realm have one very distinct differentiation from human beings. Alright? In the animal world, all of them eat by bringing their mouth to food, apart from monkey, apart from primates, right? Gorilla, orangutan, they bring food to the mouth. So humans, so there's the difference, they cannot talk. They cannot talk. But human being, we can talk. We can bring food to mouth. But mindset must change. If we are lazy and we don't want to make effort, then really there's the big... Nobody curse you, but you are, in a sense, cursing yourself to become like that. So if you practice Dharma, if we practice Dharma and we think that, oh, I'm like that, last time I'm like that, now I'm like that, then if we think like this, this is not beneficial for others and for self. What the most important thing right now we need to understand is Buddha, we even normally when we go to school, we learn so that we can be better. We learn so that we will know. But whatever we learn in school, not necessarily has any use or purpose in your adult life. Correct? Correct? You only went to school because you had to go to school, to have some basic knowledge, to know that there's some capability. But in school, didn't teach you how to interact, didn't teach you other life skills, but teach you knowledge-based skills. Okay? So this one thing very important is Dharma is not teaching you about those knowledge that you are taught in school, but is teaching us about the knowledge about how we can transform to be a better person. So, in school, whatever we learned, frankly speaking, can become a cause of samsara. Even in Dharma practice, also can become a deeper cause for samsara. Okay? So the main thing now is we must make the effort to develop our mindset. So foundational teaching, foundational mindset is very important. Always must relook. If we don't relook, we don't reassess ourselves, we don't relook, and we always just, what we say, go with the flow, go with the flow. So if you go with the flow too much, there's a danger, okay, that you are following your natural course of karma. Okay? If you go with the flow too much, learning Buddha Dharma and cultivating Buddha Dharma is big difference. Learning about Buddha Dharma does not mean you are cultivating Buddha Dharma. So this is something you all must know. Learning Buddha Dharma is like what you learn in school. Okay? Application of Buddha Dharma is like you probably only can use what you learn in university or something like that if you find a job. There's a more direct link, right? Unless you have to go, unless you learn you go to some school where you learn skills. Okay? So, very important, we must reassess. So once we reassess, what do? What do? We need to encourage ourselves. We need to praise ourselves and praise each other. Too much time is spent on being right. That is why people grow up and grow old being what you call BG. You know, finding all the first thing you look at each other is to look at all the faults. Not the first thing you look at each other is to be happy that I see another person. Maybe the mindset of people who live in the city versus the mindset of people who live in the countryside is vastly different. Okay? But generally, once a human being starts to think that there is going to be what do you call rivalry, then they start to fall very deeply into self-cherishing thoughts. So, purpose of Dharma is to have this praise. Okay, we are learning and cultivating rejoicing. Learning and cultivating means we should praise those worthy of praise, okay, which means those who have already done and have success, so that we first need to readjust in our own mind to give praise. If not the earlier type, ordinary beings, first thing is look at you and give blame. Okay? Give blame. So we look at the ordinary. So it's very, very apparent during some political election time. Okay? Ordinary time, people just grumble and grumble and grumble and grumble. During the election time, the things that people say, totally unbelievable. Everything is on their own side. So if we apply Buddha Dharma, if we study Buddha Dharma and we apply Buddha Dharma, it's very, very clear. The cause of all suffering is because of the selfish I. Okay? So there's no point arguing about the truth because everybody have their own truth. There's no point. Right? That's why the most important thing is not so much about the truth, who is right and who is wrong. We need to develop sincere compassion. With compassion, we can go beyond borders, go beyond religion, go beyond language. You know, you can see a person who is you can see a person from his face whether generally he is a compassionate person or not, or this person is a proud person or not. One look at the face generally can see. Why? Because the manifestation of this person the habitual manifestation of this person always stems from the heart. If the person always have bad temper, always very selfish, you can see from the face. Again, means maybe very easy, wrinkled and not very upset look, always. But the person who has a very smiley look, when the person always smile, have a smiley wrinkles. Okay, you cannot cheat the wrinkles on the face. Whether the person has a smiley eyes or angry eyes. Okay, so this is something very important. We say karma never leave the person like the shadow never leave the person. So, similarly, one of the other karma comes from habituation of your body, speech and mind, and thus on your face. Thus on your face. Okay? So some people think, oh, need to do this, need to do that, need to do very many things. Stop. Let's put down the need to do very many external things. Why don't we just stop, take deep breaths, readjust our mind, and then live a a better quality life. That's the purpose why I call the retreat Stop, Breathe, Live. We need to stop. Right? Because if we don't stop, then it goes through the natural course of your worldly destiny. You understand? There's definitely some karma why for some people abandoned by mother. Some karma, some people abandoned by father. Some karma, some people are orphans. Some karma, some people are abused by parents. Definitely must have. Okay? The main thing is, are we still living in the past? So there is no need to say, oh, I need to change other people. Most important, before we change other people, we need to stop and readjust ourselves. This is very important. So if you know, some people say, oh, I can, I know, some people say, oh, I can see Avalokiteshvara, I see Kuan Yin, and Kuan Yin is very big and describe. And then after that, Kuan Yin asked me to do, buy lottery number. You see? So, whether you are seeing the real Avalokiteshvara or Kuan Yin or not, this is a very common phenomena in Asian culture that they always say they see gods and see bodhisattvas. I said, you must be practicing much better than me. I can only rejoice. So far I see nothing, and if I get chance to see Avalokiteshvara, I ask for teaching. Correct? Right? If Avalokiteshvara tests you and give you or give me a lottery number, and then I go and buy, means you fail the money test. Maybe, I'm sure, very possible, Avalokiteshvara or Kuan Yin come and give you a 4D number, a lottery number, ask you to buy. Then you strike, yay, what do you do with the money? You go eat, right? And you go and spend here and there, then all on the meaningless things, in the end, all the money is gone. Right? Correct? You know why that happens? Do you know why, even if you get a big lump sum of money, all your money will still be gone? You know why? Huh? You want to know? Because your karmic financial DNA blueprint is bad. It means your cup got lobang. You understand? Give you a lot of water, cup got lobang, water run. Lobang means hole. Must explain. Not of the American style. Singlish dictionary. Lobang. Okay? So, this is it. We need to reassess and relook ourselves. We must, one thing is this. Somebody say, why can't I just destroy the whole cup and throw it away? I say, if you are the cup and if that is your life, do you want to kill yourself? No. If your karma is bad, do you want to kill yourself? No. Ordinarily, what we do, we plug the hole. You understand? We plug the hole. And when you plug the hole, after you plug the hole, don't ever forget to do one thing. Waterproof it. People forget. People just think, plug the hole. But slowly still dripping and dripping. As it drip, it will still. Must do waterproofing. After waterproofing, must sand down, then apply second or third layer. Every 6 months, must go and check. Make sure everything is okay. Similarly, our Dharma practice. I'm sure many of you struck 4D, struck lottery. Some of you, wow, very happy, strike, got to distribute, everybody share. Wow, very good year, very happy new year. Wow. What happened to the money? All gone. You see? Yeah. So sometimes it's not because it is not fair. Why some people are rich? Why some people are poor? It's not because you are not able to have money. It's because you must remember one thing. Having money and having the capability to handle money is very different. You understand? That's why Chinese have a saying, 百家仔, you know? Yeah. How much your father have, the son will squander it all away. The father can handle money, son cannot. Son have money but cannot handle money. Finish. Finito. So the same. Don't expect about other deities being rich, or don't expect other people being rich and wealthy. We ourselves must reassess. Why does it happen in this or that way? Money is a very common topic. Everybody can talk about money. Some people, even if I tell you to do this, you will have best capability to have this and that result to benefit other people. You go, really? Yes, good. Put you in the situation, learn, train. In the end, still nothing happened. Why? No karma. Because you didn't rejoice. You only know to say, rich people are all bad people lah. Rich people are all stingy people lah. You understand? Look at all the labels you are labeling on money. You know, if you don't like this thing, why should this thing like you? Similarly, if you don't like Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, why should, all this goodness and blessing come to you? Even if it does come to you, can you keep it? Okay? So the main thing now is this. I don't want you to always go swimming and expect there'll be a lifeline, there'll be a float, and there'll be a lifeguard. The time has now come that all of us must learn swimming and swim. Don't just learn swimming but don't swim. Some of you learn swimming but learn the dry swimming. Some call it dry swimming, some say table tai chi. Okay? I have another nickname for it. You know what is it called? You want to know? Yeah. There's this nickname called distributing food for spirits. You know, in the puja, they do the mudras for distributing food for spirits, Yeah, it's like, playing mahjong somebody. This is an old nickname. Some friends, some Taoist friends gave a nickname, a joke for it. So I was laughing and said, oh yeah. You don't say, it doesn't stay there. You say, then somehow I say it's really funny. It looks like that. So relook, relearn. Relook, relearn. And start now. The main thing is start accumulation now. Start no matter how small. Right? Afterwards, I want you all to show me your own money payment home paper. Your recite, right? One mala, your go circle, right? Or your mala, somehow you do the counter, right? Take photo, share on Instagram or share on Facebook. I want to see how much you have recited. You recite? Did you recite? Why? You didn't have paper. That was my fault. I didn't support you by telling you It's my fault. Huh? Yeah. Right? So very important. All it takes is we don't need to think, don't need to justify, don't need to blame, don't need to have reasons. Just pick your mala up and just sit down. Even if you cannot visualize, even if this and that, after a while you're reciting, it will dawn upon. Or you should ask each other how to visualize, what to visualize. It's very important. This is all it takes is doing it. Looking at the food, cooking the food, teaching other people how to do, but not eating the food is total no benefit. Okay? So the main thing is this. Start. Why it is important to make donation? Because I'm not canvassing for funds. I want to say first. But why is it important to make donations? Because when you make, some people then they rejoice. And you rejoice, what is the object we are making to? It's always, according to us Buddhist cultivator, always to the Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and always to benefit lower realm beings, 6 realm beings. Always, there's no other purpose. There's no other purpose. Offering to Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Buddha don't need your money. Dhamma is to print and propagate Dhamma texts, isn't it? Guru is doing the job of Buddha to give teachings. So Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Right? Sangha is object of offering. They are upkeeping the Buddha's teaching and preserving the lineage. Other object of benefit is we use the money is always to be of benefit for other beings. For those other humans who need more help, for doing pujas, dedication for 6 realm beings, for the hungry ghosts, dedication to hell beings. You just look, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the past have done this way, so do we do the same way. In India and Nepal, money, what we call paper money is called rupee. Rupee means jewels. Alright? So that's why in the in the text it's always offering skies and skies of jewels, mountains and heaps of jewels. So that is the meaning of. So that itself is the meaning of offering. And when you use this to offer, when we use this object, external object, so to make an offering, then this thing somehow you can slowly, not in the beginning, difficult, slowly will be able to release animalistic attachment to it. Human beings, ordinary samsaric human beings, use human and keep things. Okay? There's a difference. Buddhas and Bodhisattva use things and treasure humans. Big difference? Hello? You don't understand? Who don't understand? Huh? Alright? Buddhas and Bodhisattva treasure human beings, treasure beings. And you can use things. use the money, use the objects, use the rice cooker, use the pot, use the things, use the telephone, use the physical things meant for using. Human being meant for communicating and treasuring. Today, everybody have many things for keeping and making use of other human beings to achieve more and more of what you want to keep. This is very dangerous. This is doing total opposite of Dharma. Total opposite of Dharma. Buddha Dhamma Sangha, Guru Buddha Dhamma Sangha, 6 realm beings, lower realm beings, and doing animal liberation, do food charity for spirits, and then the dedication of prayers and offerings for hell beings. So if you very clearly, you see, for donation towards donation, actually name donation is not good. English term donation has the meaning of giving to somebody lower or more in need than you. But we are Buddhists. Our main practice is humility. We think, logically speaking, we must reflect. Buddha sat under a tree. Buddha sat under a tree to give teachings. Buddha renounced, historical Buddha renounced kingdom to become a beggar. So therefore, showing very clearly, externally, we must be humble. This is one of the most important path of cultivation. We don't have much humility. Today's world, keeping more things, buying more cars, more house, more jewelry, more, what do you call, branded pen, branded watch, some ridiculous watch, what do you call? Advertisement says, this not for you, for keeping for next generation. This means before next generation come, you have if you're not married, you have expectation of the next generation. If you're not married, as long as you have that watch, you're suffering. The timing, you're suffering. Right? So when the time you die, you don't know who to give to. And then other people are fighting for the watch. You see? So this object of attachment create even more suffering. And some people learn Dhamma, practice Dhamma, but have something that they curse themselves with. Okay? What do they curse? What do people curse themselves with? Okay? Yeah. I like to use this term because it sends shock waves. Cursing themselves with the notion of needing to always be an achiever. What I want, I must achieve. I must achieve, I must get. Yes, you always achieve something and get something, but you will lose everything else. Lose friendship, lose trust, lose natural feelings. Everybody think, always achieve. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody who only want to achieve everything, when they come near you, so you get a little bit scared. Come to you for information, come to you for wanting to get something out of you, for information or something, always thinking on getting something, to achieve something. That's why I say, if we want to practice Dhamma, must step on the what do you call, car is brakes. Stop. Must stop. We are not here to, it is the same. We are not here to achieve anything. It is the same, you see. When somebody, one person, achieves something for himself, build huge, big house, many people rejoice or not? Do many people rejoice? No. Only the people who love that person or that person love rejoice. If we build for the benefit of all sentient beings. Great big rupa of Avalokiteshvara, right? Like now we're building. How many story? 3, 4 story high, right? For the benefit of all beings. Many different people giving time, giving effort, giving many things. Just you think, if you have no holiday, you have work to do in Koratingi. Right? Yeah. November 15, the body of the Thousand Armed Chenrezig is arriving in Koratingi. Yeah. Then everybody need to go help. Roll mantra. Clean the place. Correct? When we are doing, have the whole place very clean. Yeah. So when you build something holy, you know this is not the pride of any one person. It's combination for benefit. This genuine happiness come, genuine happiness grow. Because Avalokiteshvara or Kuan Yin is the embodiment, the Buddha of compassion. You understand? Right? But versus somebody who is so rich, can stay billions, $1,000,000 houses, right? But not wanting to come out some money. And they say, oh, I already done this, I already done that. This one need to do again. No, I don't want. This one need to do again. No, I don't want. Everything counting. Then, there's the other side, the Lord of Death also counting. You don't want that. Soon you're going to die. Right? That's why they say, you want to live long, do animal liberation. You want to live long, do donation. You want to live long, help other people. If you don't have money to donate, then donate time. You don't have time to donate effort in helping those people who can give money, can give time, but maybe don't have moral support. Lend moral support, many things to offer. So we need to readjust the term called donate to making. Sponsorship also has some label of pride in it. Oh, this is the sponsor of this and that. The best is making offering. Just the offering box instead of donation box. You see? So actually it's all label. But our minds are hardwired towards words. That's why when you teach, you have to use skillful words, beneficial words. If you are teaching and if you are talking and you are not able to, and you know, maybe you're emotional and words just fly out of your mouth like machine gun, then your words will kill other people like machine gun. Kill the faith, kill the most important is you will kill the, and then what's the English word? Interest. Kill the interest in people wanting to learn and cultivate. Right? So it's not that we are unable. It's whether you want to make the change. This is very, very important. Whether you want to make the change, whether you are. Some people say, oh, why am I always so drowsy? I'm so tired. I don't know what am I doing. I'm feeling moody, or I feel mood swing, this and that. If we just reflect upon this thing. This person wake up every day telling himself he's feeling like that. Do you think that person will feel like that? Right? According to Vajrayana teaching, every morning you wake up, we make offering to Guru Vajradhara, for those who took highest Yoga Tantra. Right? Then there is so you imagine in Vajrayana practice, we give up ourselves, means our self-cherishing, give up our identity, take and become oneness with the universe, and with the particular teaching you arise from seed, okay, and then you have a divine body, and then you receive energy and blessings, and then you arise as having divine body, divine speech, divine mind, and then you recite the mantras as a divine being, and then you say auspicious words and recite divine mantras. You think how much more positive that if we can complain, we can blame, can justify, can nag, we can recite prayers. Agree? Yes. Yeah. This is very important. We can, but it's only your choice. And that choice is based on mutual support. Will we falter? Yes, we will. Will we feel tired? Yes, we will. Will we feel like giving up? Yes, we will. Definitely, because habits. Because there's no one to check on you. There's no one to ask you. Then after a while, I do one, then we are used to somebody must check on us. That's why you go to work, you need a boss. Correct? You go to work, you need a boss. You are not somebody, and only people who don't need somebody else to check for them, they have some kind of, they develop some kind of satisfaction for having success. They develop maybe some kind of inner satisfaction or inner joy, and then maybe they develop some pride to be able to be better. These maybe higher achievers is also based on habit, that they know how to rejoice in their effort, they rejoice in their effort, and therefore you must remember one thing: success is never on one person. They know those who are successful always support each other who are successful. Right? If you don't know, means you are not successful. Since the ancient time, the Southern Chinese, the Cantonese, say one word. The Southern Chinese and the Japanese live up to this as their culture. Right? They have this word in Cantonese called pong chan. Means I scratch your back, you scratch my back. We maintain minimum price as this. No matter what happens, we never lower. And if I buy from you, more expensive, never mind, because I know you will buy back from me. And everybody have a better living standard. Everybody have a better life. Right? But nowadays, this kind of mindset is gone. I slash, you slash. I slash, you slash. All of us do for the sake of name, fame, honor, but not happy lives. You just look today, many people's lifestyle. They work for name, fame, honor, work for house, work for car, they have no time to enjoy their house, no time to enjoy their car, no time to enjoy their family, no time to sit down and breathe and drink a cup of tea. It's all the time just working and chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. So I ask you, when will you feel enough? Sometimes you think, say, I want to help other people. Who are you helping? For the benefit, you want to help the group of people that don't want to be helped, or you want to help the group of people are waiting for you to be helped? Big difference. This is called skillfulness. Sometimes it takes the effort. You see, we are beginner. We need to be there to show and lend support for those of us who are on the same path, other than to go out and always lend support for people who are not interested in the path of liberation, just want name, fame, honor, and work on money. So you see, lose themselves, lose others for the sake of wanting to keep money, keep things, using humans and keeping things. In the end, they have everything but not happy, then they kill themselves. At the end of the day, they either kill themselves by suicide or they kill themselves by getting cancer. Do you see this happening around you? Do you? Yeah. So we think sometimes, not sometimes, every time, every day, just working and working and working and working, unless it's, benefit other beings or not. Benefit. That's why motivation, very important. Whatever you work, you must think and you must readjust your mind. It is for the benefit for others, not for yourself. If you only think for myself, for my name, fame, honor, for money, to buy car, to buy house and buy car, to have a beautiful girlfriend or wife, to have a handsome boyfriend or handsome husband, to buy cosmetic, buy jewelry, buy this, buy that, buying always the thing focused on some kind of external thing, external excitable thing for you to have a status of I've been there, I'm there. Then it is such a delusion, so weak. It is such a delusion, is so weak. Okay? But that does not mean you should not put on makeup. It does not mean you should not take care of your external appearance. This is very important because this is grooming. In this modern day, modern time, external grooming is important. Most important is the internal grooming. Some people don't get anything they want. They got face black, right? Like putting charcoal on the face. My tactic now is, you know what you all should do? Whenever somebody have a black face, you take your handphone and take a photo of that face. Then you show that person or you SMS that person. Wow, you have Mahakala face. Great protector. Oh, you have Pandan Lama face. I don't know how to do the superimpose, I'm really, I want to learn. Get a ruffle face and then put on your photograph. There's a black face, pop, then put on Facebook and Instagram. I saw the training for pure appearance. I saw Mahakala. I saw Pandan Lama. Right? That's very important. Some people really don't know how to take their life and everything, so their mind and everything always based on myself and everything. Self is overly too serious. Nobody will like you because you don't like anybody. You understand? How can anybody like you if you don't like anybody? Some doctors are quite unbelievable. You go and see them because you are sick, but the doctor thinks that you are begging to see him. What do you want? Come and see me for what? What's wrong with you? Of course, I'm not feeling well. I'm sick. Come see you. But that person feels that, he has already some pride. But the original motivation to be a doctor is, even if that person is poor or the person is not able, if you can help. You can see. Can give. That's why all this also come from, just now what I say is very important to do, always make offerings. Offering of body, offering of speech, offering of mind, offering of service, offering of support, offering of financial service. Okay, I don't want to use the word donation. Right? All this, if you realize there are so many opportunities for us to achieve divine body, divine speech, divine mind. Training and the readjustment of our outer and inner world. Very important. You're not always thinking about achieving. What's there to achieve? You always only achieve, many people's achieving is like they want to get more soil, more and more soil, more and more things. And if you really realize, Okay, within our world system, everything that we are keeping is always the earth element, metal element, and wood element. Right? Correct? Everything that you can keep is wood element, earth element, and metal element. Most precious is metal and earth element. Most precious. Correct? So, this thing is so precious, what happened? You are digging the ground and the hole gets bigger. When you have enough, the hole is big waiting for you to fall inside. Right? On the contrary, hot air balloon needs you to drop the earth element, the heaviest drop. When you drop, you can rise and you can see further, get a better view, better air, better enjoyment, less stress. You can fly, you can float, and you can see. Very important for ourselves. When many things all happen at the same time, what happens? Ordinarily, we blow our top. We get angry, get upset. Or when something happens, we do, then if we get success, we get pride. We get ego, we get this, we get that. This we must change. Okay? You understand? How you change is up for you to readjust slowly. You change it. You change it slowly, but not too slow, please. Your slowly and my slowly is your extremely fast. Okay? Somebody always tell me, "Oh, Rumuji, I'm very afraid to tell you anything," or because when the moment you know, you feel that you have the capability to make things happen. Okay? Yeah. And if I say something and if you don't want to make it happen, when things happen, don't cry. Because when it happens, it will be devastating. Right? When it happens, it will be devastating. Because if I tell you now, it means you have to prepare. That is the natural path of your samsaric destiny. Okay? But if you don't want to do it, and you leave it, it will not hide. You sweep it under the carpet, it's still under the carpet. Most of us like to sweep it under the carpet. And you'll be, if nothing ever explodes in your life, it will explode on your deathbed. It will explode. If it doesn't explode any time in our life, it will explode on our deathbed. And that you don't want. Okay? So, stop agreeing to say that you are unintelligent. Stop agreeing to say that you are weak-minded. Stop agreeing to say that you are forgetful and wishy-washy. Some people just want to keep. I don't understand why some people just want to keep the money and keep. After that, next life, definitely, you know what happens to them? They become a hungry ghost. Because they want to keep paper money. That idea of keeping money, give them security, paper money. That thing has no real value, Correct? Hello? Yes. Gold bar has more value or a piece of check more value? But you must understand, today's world is totally upside down. Having all the gold bar has more value, or having a roof over your head has more value? Huh? Yeah. Having, so this is the main thing. This is the main thing. Appreciate what you have. Okay? And start sharing what you have. Start giving, start sharing. Mother Teresa said, I don't just want you to give. I want you to give till it hurts. Okay? In that way, in that aspect, it's not wrong, because most people are giving in a way that they feel that, these are extra, can give, I can name, fame, honor, and this and that. But Mother Teresa pointed it to the heart. Give till it hurts. That means you are facing yourself. You are facing yourself. And we need to surrender ourselves. Of course, in Roman Catholicism, they have to surrender themselves to God. That is their sacrifice. Right? Similarly, Buddhism also have this idea of sacrifice. It's the sacrifice of your name, fame, honor, sacrifice of your time, your effort, many things to sacrifice. Don't use your money, buy another animal and sacrifice the life. Sacrifice your life for others. Sacrifice sacrifice away your ego, your ideology of only wanting profit, of only wanting to prove to other people about your achievements or your overachiever attitude. This we must sacrifice. Sacrifice for who? When you sacrifice, what happens? It's always, when you sacrifice, if you sacrifice your life, it's always for benefit for others. If we make the decision to sacrifice, for example, some people recite the Sutra of Medicine Buddha and then they get very upset. They say, how come in the Sutra of Medicine Buddha you change from a woman to a man? And they say they cannot accept. How come? How can the Buddha be so sexist? Okay? Buddha was not sexist. In fact, Buddha compassion. In the ancient India, right? They have the caste system, and we know in the Asian culture, women always perceived to be lower than men. Correct? That's why for the woman who suffer and say, I'm woman, this life and this. So that's why the sutra, what the sutra means, recite and you make up to prayer and vow, you want to be a man next life, you can. Then go to the Pure Land where they are all men. All are born from lotus, they are all men. There's no woman, no looking down for. So different Buddhas benefit different beings or different capabilities. Not because of sexism. Only human mind have human problem. Correct? Monkeys have monkey mind problem. Monkeys have what kind of problem? Food problem, territorial problem, reproduction problem, power problem. Right? Monkeys. Yeah. Human mind have human problem. Fish have fish problem. Fish mind, fish body, fish problem. Okay? So your problem seems very big to you, but may not be very big to me. But my problem may be very big for me, but maybe very, this small thing, Lama, Rinpoche, this small thing, very easy. I help you. One phone call, settle. But for me, I may not have the experience or the capability or the knowledge or the experience. So, very different. Everybody need have mutual support for success in Dharma practice. Understand? Okay? So, please don't share anything on Facebook that keep on showing sacred tantric deities photo. These are originally meant to be secret. Please don't share some funny, some funny videos of, young school age monks dancing and singing. This is Sangha. These are Sangha. Sometimes they are young children. They sing, they play. It's very normal. But other people see, they say that, oh, maybe this no good, you're causing this. You take refuge, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, but you have no wisdom. Children are children. But people who criticize also know wisdom. People who share this also know wisdom. So, before this no wisdom grow bigger, I put the plug on it. You understand? Yeah? Some small children, monk, teenager monk, singing, dancing. Actually, it's normal. In the monastery, I'm there, I see. I also, okay, haha, laugh with them, sing with them, buy them ice cream. They're normal, okay. But some, maybe those different tradition, Theravada tradition or Chinese Mahayana tradition, they cannot accept. Everything must like this, must like this, must like this, must like this. Then becomes big cause of disharmony among Sangha. Do you understand? Okay? So please don't share this kind of thing. I openly discourage and openly discredit these things. Okay? Yeah. So this is something I want to tell you all. So some people like to share, some people have on Facebook, and they say homage to some protected deities, and then they just keep on homage to this deity, homage, and then they keep on showing all the supposed to be secret and sacred meditational photos, meditational art of the forms of the deity. It's not for show. You know, my guru say one thing, if you like to share this kind of, it's not that they are bad or wrong. It's just that we keep our lineage says, if you didn't take this initiation, then you don't show, don't share, then keep like you a treasure. Correct? Correct? If you like to share, then you walk around naked and show your whole body, everything. Share everybody. Walk around public naked. Woman and man same. Right? So you see, you go to swimming pool, expose everything except what? Your so-called family jewels. Huh? Okay? Your woman, ladies cover your breasts and your lotus. Men cover your wish-fulfilling jewels. If you anyhow share this kind of thing, you jolly well walk around. It's like jolly well walking around naked, sharing free show for everybody. You understand? Okay? Certain thing, our lineage is actually, even if you see there's nothing bad to it, but some people misunderstand. Okay? Every single look, every single form, every single expression has the meaning in the manifestation is there. Okay? Not some people like to share this. You don't see me sharing all these deities photo. I only always share Guru Rinpoche's face. Avalokiteshvara. Share Sutra deity. No problem. Not Tantric deity, please. Not right. Okay? So now that's what I want to put plug there. The Stop Brief Leaf have some requests for help, but I feel I don't want to talk about this. Please come take. Uh, I don't want to talk about that. Go and find out what is needed. Okay. If you can, please help. If you cannot, please pray. Right? Yeah. Like the great statue of Avalokiteshvara, I'm also having issues. Yeah. In the Kota Tinggi, there's still many things, many things, not there. I'm also having issues. Okay, yeah. If you can, you help. If you cannot, please pray. You understand? Prayer changes things. Good mind, good energy, good visualization makes things happen. Can? Right? Yeah, that's why I say I don't like to talk about money. I'm not here to talk, I'm not here to canvas for funds or money. But in this samsaric world, you know money is a reality. Okay? But in the money, you know, when you offer the money offering, is always in the envelope, there's always a mandala. Everything that you like and everything put inside and visualize as mandala and offering. Yes. Treat it as offering and not treat it as donation or giving. Always. Why, if we can give, we readjust to making offering. You understand? Why? Becomes we train to maintain humility. If we don't have humility, we train to have humility. On the receiver, similarly, why the guru have to prostrate to the throne is also to have humility. To receive, also receive with humility. To work for benefit all beings, also with humility. This is very important. If not, arrogance and pride and all this come, then it's a really big problem. You understand? So, really, in reality, we on the path of Dharma, most important is humility and recognize these three poisons. Anger, very, very dangerous. Anger, ignorance, and what? Greed, desire. Okay? So with humility, we think. If you can manifest anger, then you know it is a manifestation. If you cannot manifest anger, then you totally sway to become emotion. You understand? Who don't understand? When a child is, when a young child makes mistake, do you become truly angry and then do you discipline the child or do you vent your anger on the child? So disciplining a child, would you discipline with a smiley face or with a semi-ruffled or stern face? So when you are disciplining with a stern face, does that mean that you truly become angry to kill the child? So that is called manifestation. Do you understand? When you become swayed by the emotion, anger anger consumes you. You and anger become oneness, and you will kill the child or kill the both enemy. That is called totally swayed by emotion, consumed by emotion. Do you understand? Right? It's good. You don't understand, I explain to you directly. Now do you understand? Okay? So this is what they mean by manifestation. Manifestation means to manifest in that form, in that manner, but you are not consumed by it. You're just showing to get the job done. Ordinarily, 99.9% of us, we are not manifesting. We are the very emotion. When we are happy, we're very happy. When we are sad, we're very sad. Correct? Hello? Yeah. When you're happy, you're very happy. When you're sad, you're very sad. When you're aloof, not my problem. Right? Not my problem. I don't know. I don't care. You know? All these things these are very real to you. That's why people like to watch nowadays Korean drama, right? Last time people like to watch Japanese serial, and Hong Kong serial, and then you see what you see the actor is manifesting all that, but the person watching is experiencing all that. You understand? Right? Do you feel the actor really feels that way? Oh, I fall in love with you. Oh, I'm angry, fight. You feel this real? It's not real. None of it is real. All the Indian drama, fighting, jumping, run around the coconut tree, a mango tree. You think that's real? In real life, when I go to India, I don't see anybody running around mango tree. I tried to run around the mango tree, the Indian friend on there. Hey, day, what are you doing? I think I do more the funny things in the Indian movie than my Indian friends in India. They look at me and say, hey, day, what are you doing? Okay? So all the funny things that what we see is not a reality. But when we watch it, it brings out all the real emotion in you. Then you think, you watch in that 2 hours, you go to samsara, go up and go down and go up and go down and go up and go down. Then you say, may I be a Buddha for all sentient beings. Yeah. Then before you become a Buddha for all sentient beings, you really become Shen Jinping. Shen Jinping, you know? You know Shen Jinping? Yeah, you become crazy. Nerve disorder, Shen Jinping. Nerve sickness. Right? So, in totality, you look at each other, especially, the staff in the temple, they look at people every day. Look at all kinds of people every day. Really experience samsara. After a while, they become more, they are more detached from all this already. Why? Because they start to see all these things, and after a while, I'm happy that they work in the temple, really. There's real Dhamma practice. They cannot experience the, people who work in the Dhamma, in the Dhamma environment, especially work in the temple, they cannot become the emotion that they see, Why? They will not get any work done. They will face some manifestation from me. And they will be totally deluded. But in the beginning it will be slowly, then they start to learn to laugh within themselves first. Okay? Yeah. Then you can recognize samsara and take a few steps back. And this should be the way. Okay? Recognize samsara, but always be kind. People are suffering, say, If people are suffering, crying to me, you ask for it, what? That's very, even though the truth maybe, you ask for it, what? But you don't say, you ask for it, what? You say, oh, I'm so sorry for your suffering. Maybe, I don't know how to say or what to say now, we must case-to-case basis. Huh? No one answer for everybody. It's impossible. Right? You understand? Indian get Indian drama. Chinese, even bigger drama. Right? Chinese drama for house, for money, for this and that, for watch. Right? No, now they don't call watch. I learned something new. It's called timepiece. Yeah. People should walk around with a clock in the body, Okay. Big timepiece everywhere they go. Yeah. Digital, got temperature, got humidity, got date, got time, got everything. Big timepiece. Very good. Right? Fight over for something so small, so expensive, and after that you're so scared to lose it. Correct? Yeah. Get the big type, mass produce for the benefit for all beings. Correct? Yeah. We should think of something like that. Maybe a T-shirt with a digital clock. Yeah. That's for the benefit for everybody. And then if it's lunchtime, say it's time to eat your lunch. And then the time comes out again. This really good. Good invention maybe. Okay? Yeah. So tomorrow night there's no teaching. I'll be busy. Sunday I'm going to America. Americans will be very happy. Maybe. If I go there and the teaching always very little people, I'll cut short and come back. Good? Huh? What? You pray that there are no people? Oh. Okay, I'll try to give you teaching on your Thursday night. Okay, either your Thursday night or your Friday night here. You come here, then you'll be teaching. Okay. So there's no excuse. I still can see you. Whoever taking the iPad like this, I can see who come and don't come. I will write down all the names. Dennis will take down all the names. Yeah. Okay, so got any questions? No questions, that means you're all enlightened. You're all awakened. Huh? So, I don't know whether you know, but anyway, just tell you, today is the labeled birthday, astrological labeled birthday of Ganapati. Okay, so you should go there and make wish, make prayer for success of Dharma practice. Okay. So this very important. Whatever offerings you make, always pray for enlightenment. Pray to become Buddha. Pray for money, pray for this, pray for that, pray for things. Remember, you are praying for things. Okay? Don't pray for things. Start praying to have inner qualities. Stop praying for external things. Okay? Stop praying for external things. External things very important. Internal quality is very more important. Alright? Okay, so please recite prayer after teaching. And you should offer the long mandala.